It's Flashback Friday, which means we need to go over some older K-pop videos. Hi, I'm Ddog. This is Teacher Reacts. My class, my playlist videos, and I start reacting on my channel. More importantly, it's Flashback Friday, which is every Friday we go over an older song of some sort. Usually it's something from second or third gen, probably around 10 or 11 years ago. However, we're going a little bit newer in this case. This is from 6 years ago. It's Super Junior, because of course it is. We need to get through every song of their discography. It's gonna take like 10 years, but we're gonna do it eventually. This is one more chance. I have no idea if I've actually seen this, or I know I haven't seen the video, but I don't know if I've heard it on Spotify or anything. Look, I didn't really get into Super Junior all that much. About 6 years ago, what was I doing about 6 years ago? I was heavily into VIX. I know that was a case, and like everybody that was around that era of stuff, that's probably what I was doing as well. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right in. If you like this video, click the like button. It makes me feel good about myself. And as always, subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. And also, in 4 weeks is the end of the year ceremonies. I hope you enjoy us. Super Junior LSS is nominated for one of the awards. And the Super Junior fandom is nominated for Strongest Fandom. We'll talk more about that when we get closer to the awards show. It happens on May 3rd, whatever the Friday is, the first Friday in May. Will we get a ballad? Oh, I hope we're getting a ballad. I love this. I love whenever they do ballads, by the way. They've immediately drawn me in, though, with the very basic acoustic guitar, but you have one person being very intimate. I feel like we're gonna get a wall of sound eventually. Very pretty. Both him and his voice. Like I said, this is way past auto-tune era of Super Junior. We're now fully in a, we have fucking great voices, we're gonna showcase them now. I like that rhythm to that, the do-do-do-do-do-do. It's good. Ddog. I'm not gonna say he's my favorite, but I know him because he liked one of my videos once. Here's that wall of sound. I knew that was coming, right? If you're gonna have a very acoustic-y, I'm not gonna say slow, but there's a minimal instrumental, chorus is gonna hit very hard if you're going to add a lot more stuff to it, like drums and whatnot. And then we pull back in for the next verse. It's nice. It's not exactly the most complex thing, but it's very pretty to listen to. And when you have 1 million members like Super Junior does, it gives a lot of, ooh, is that violin? Some type of string. I heard you there, come back. Like I was saying, they have a lot of members, so therefore, having this structure of having one person singing one part and then going to the next person gives everybody a chance to shine, which I really like. And then obviously chorus is where you have a lot of more people. What's the rapper's name? I always mention that I enjoy him. I just don't know what his name is. To be fair, there's 1 million members of Super Junior, like 13 of them or something. It's hard for me to remember all the names. This is very good though, very pretty. Oh man, your voice is so pretty. Ddog might have my favorite voice in Super Junior. Oh, we're at bridge time. I feel like we're gonna get a belt soon. Who's taking the belt? Who's gonna do it? Ooh, you sad boy. Pretty. Should have held longer, but it was pretty. Oh, what a beautiful purple skyline. Careful, dude. If you run in water, you will slip and fall, and that will be bad. It's not a unknown, how do I say this, instrumental. That piano going back and forth with the dum bum 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 in the background is something we've seen many times in an instrumental before. However, it doesn't make it any less good. I do think this is a very good ballad of them. There are other ballads I know of them that I really enjoy. There's one that's a B-side that I know for sure. It's called, oh man, it's an older one. Islands? I think it's called Islands. There's a song that would come on my Spotify for quite a bit because it's one of the prettiest songs that I've heard. I can't do it on my channel. It doesn't have a music video. I got to do music video songs. But when we eventually do the 10,000 subscriber special, if we ever get 10,000 subscribers, and I go through every Super Junior song imaginable, which will be the death of me, by the way, Islands is probably going to end up there a lot. One, for nostalgia reasons, but two, it's a very good ballad. Going to this isn't very complex. You start with a nice acoustic thing, very minimal instrumental, and then when you get to that chorus is when you have a much more prominent drum fill. You have a much more feel, F-E-E-L, not F-I-L-L. You have a much more prominent wall of sound that you're building. So therefore you have a I don't know how to explain it. It's very, I want to say this ballad is very by the numbers built, but that doesn't make it always a bad thing. It's not very boring. There was a lot of alliteration I just said right there. It's still very pretty. I think they make good use of all the voices that are in this. You get to hear every single member basically sing. I think every member was in here, right? But the instrumental that's happening in the background right now, the bum, 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 bum. That part we've heard in many songs before, so I can't really like say it's groundbreaking or anything, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a lovely ballad upon your ears so you can listen to their tasty vocals, and that's what we have here, is some tasty vocals. And there was a little bit of strings in there. Right here? Yeah, right here. I don't know if it ever comes back during the song. I wish it was a little bit more prominent, but whatever. It's a salad? It's a solid ballad. It's a salad ballad. I think very, very tasty. However, we need to go into outro time, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. If you like this video, click the like button, it's food about myself, comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K, but more importantly, we're at the end of year 2 of Teacher Reacts. I will say, going forward, with when year 3 starts, all Flashback Fridays are just gonna be in the Flashback Friday playlist. They're not gonna be in the year playlist because I want to keep those separated. For the end of year award thing, it made it a bit complicated for me to have to sift through all the Flashback Fridays that we also did. So that's just a separate type of thing. We do have new stuff that's coming as well when we get there, but like I said, that's all gonna begin in May because that will start year 3 of Teacher Reacts. It's basically around May time when I started year 1. I know year 2 started in a weird thing, so I'm gonna try to keep them to where it's always the 1st of May from this point forward. So I hope that you stick around for my journey. I hope that you stick around for the first Friday in May because that is when the end of the year awards. I just finished editing and uploading, and it's currently on the channel now that you can go ahead and notify yourself to make sure that you are there when it premieres. If you don't want to be there when it premieres, pop up whenever you get the chance and give me a like and stuff. Those likes are really helpful. Super Junior's fandom, oh my god, who are they called? Oh no, I just had it in my head. It's not the Supio. That's oh my god, elves. I knew that. Didn't even have to look at it. I know it looked like I looked at my phone, but I didn't even turn it on. They're nominated for the most the strongest fandom on my channel for being the most people who likes, comment, and subscribes. Now, did they actually win? You're gonna have to tune in to find out. They're up against TVXQ's Cassiopeia, Plays PLLI, Ensign's Cosmo, you have Super Junior's Elves, and For Stella's Supio. I have no idea how to pronounce their one, but I hope you come and, enjoy yourself during that. I will see you all next time. I've got a few more Flashback Fridays to film under the year 2 banner, so I will see you all then. Goodbye, everybody.